Good. Let's do one more right, one more left, just so we're all on the same page. And then back through center. This one's a little more specific. So you start, we're just doing the right arm. Inhale, lift your right arm to the ceiling. And as you do that, lift your shoulder blade off of the mat. That's called protraction. Exhale, reach your right arm back so your thumb touches the floor and your head turns to the left. Now in this position, inhale, but draw your lower back down, which will deepen the stretch for the shoulder and maybe the neck. Exhale, lower your arm back to start position. Inhale, right arm reaches to the ceiling and you lift. Exhale, arm goes back behind you. You turn your head to the left. You may notice that you're in a little bit of a back bend now. So on your next inhale, draw your low back a little bit towards the floor. Exhale, back to start position. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach, turn your head. Inhale in this position. Exhale, lower your arm. One more time. Good. And then we'll do the left side. Inhale, reach and lift shoulder blade. Exhale, turn your head to the left as your arm goes back. Inhale, draw your lower back down a little bit while you hold the stretch. Exhale, back to start position. Inhale to the ceiling, shoulder blade lifts. Exhale, arm back, head turns to the right. Inhale, draw your low back down. Exhale, back to start position. Inhale, reach shoulder blade. Exhale, reach arm, turn your head away from your arm. Inhale, press your lower back down a little. Exhale, back to start position. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reach back, turn your head. Inhale, hold the position, draw low back in. I know it's 4 parts. It really slows you down. Exhale, everything back to start position. Okay, relax your arms a little bit wider so your shoulders can drop. Turn your head to the right slightly. Lift your chin up slightly. Now, this is very, very small. I don't want you to really move that much. Bring your left ear in the direction of your left shoulder. This is the vagus nerve reset. This is working or stretching the muscles right at the top of your cervical spine where your skull and your neck meet, where the vagus nerve goes through. Good. Come out of the pose. Turn your head slightly to the left. Lift your chin away from your chest. Reach your right ear slightly towards your right shoulder and hold. Release. Turn your head slightly to the right. Lift your chin. Now you could do this seated too. Lift your chin up away from your chest and reach your left ear in the direction of your left shoulder. Relax. Turn your head to the left. Lift your chin up. Reach your right ear towards your right shoulder. And relax. Center. One more time. To the right. Chin slightly up. Left ear reaches slightly to left shoulder. If you notice you want to swallow or you're salivating a little bit, that means you're getting into the nerve. One more time. Turn your head slightly to the left. Lift your chin up. Reach your right ear slightly to the right shoulder. Good. Come back through center. Find what center is and just slowly move your head side to side. See if there's any shift in your neck and the range of motion or the feeling of tension. You might notice that you can go a little further than you could at the beginning. And we'll do a few more things to get into the neck. Come back through center. Bring your right elbow on top of your left elbow, or take full eagle arms. So this mobilizes the upper back. While we do some abs, lift your elbows up if you're an eagle, and feel free to stay here and just hold the pose, opening up your upper back. You don't have to add the abs, but if you want the abs, exhale, come off of both shoulder blades and pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rolls to your right, circle 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, one more thing here, hold, pulse to your left, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now keep your elbows aiming to the left, but come back down. Keep your elbows aiming to the left, and then turn your head to the left. Tuck your chin down towards your left shoulder. Try not to use your arms too much, and especially if you're an eagle, you'll want to you might be using your hands more than you need to. And then just allow your right elbow to cross to the left. It won't move very much, but this will deepen the stretch between your right shoulder and your right ear. You might slightly pull your right shoulder down if that feels good. Make sure, though, that you're not doing too much work here. Deep breaths. Come back through center. Let your arms open out for a full breath in and a full breath out. You'll take your left arm on top of your right, or you'll take eagle. And feel free to relax the entire time. You do not need to add the ab work in. If you're ready for that, though, come on up, pulse in the center. 8, 7, 6, good. 5, 4, 3, circles to the left. 8. Then aim your elbows to the right, pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come down. Keep your elbows pulling towards the right. Turn your head to the right. And then tuck your chin down towards your right shoulder. If it feels good, you can pull your left shoulder down a bit. Just make sure it feels okay. Deep breaths in and out. Good, and then release. And just a little warm up for the back before we get into one more thing for the shoulders. Super easy. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, knees to chest. Now, as I always say, when you're having shoulder and neck issues, better to work abs with the head down than with the head up. So this is super simple, knees to chest. If you point your toes on the way down and you flex your feet on the way up, and you keep your lower back a little bit glued to the mat, you'll find that you get pretty deep into your abs without advancing. Then you guys all know, one leg forward at a time, straighten the leg, center, the other leg, that's going to get deeper. And of course, both legs reaching out and both legs reaching in. Both legs reaching out and both legs reaching in. Now, I know some of you really want to dial up the work, so stay with what you're doing. Let me give you one more option. Hold both legs out, lift your head up, Scissor, 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 scissor. 8. Awesome, Julie. 7. The lower you go, the harder it is. Good, CBN. It's 4. It's 3. It's 2. It's 1. Everything comes back in. Now, if you lifted your head up, just make sure your neck didn't take it. Feet down. So this is a great one. This is a 4-parter. We haven't done it in a while. Um, this is great for opening up the upper back and freeing up the neck while we warm up the hamstrings. So it's 4 parts, meaning each part we do a breath. Inhale, arms reach overhead. And you can make your arms feel rather long here. Exhale, lift your hips up. I like to scoop my hips up on this one. Now you keep your arms reaching. When you inhale, you're scooping your hips so that you're really rolling your spine down into the mat, which also makes it feel a little more like abdominal work. Exhale, lower your arms. Good, Lori. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift hips. Inhale, lower hips. Exhale, lower arms. Now you could add a head turn if you want to be fancy. Inhale, arms reach. Mad fancy, as they say. Hips lift. Exhale, roll your spine down, or inhale, I should say. Exhale, when you lower your arms, you can turn your head to one side if you want to just get that little bit of neck work back in. Inhale. Exhale, lift hips. I might be going a little faster than you want to go. Slow it down if you can. Inhale, especially here, while you roll your spine down. Exhale, lower arms and head turns the opposite way if you're adding that in. Let's do 2 more each side. And even if you forget a piece, there's not really anything you're getting wrong here. You're just taking a little bit longer to work the spine down, which might give you some sense of the vertebrae through your whole back, not just your neck, getting a little more space. 1 more each side. Good. Come back through center. Walk your feet together. Let your knees drop out. This will be the simplest variation. Feet together, knees out. Supta Baddha Konasana. Okay? I'm going to build the pose from here. This is option A. Option B, bring your right knee towards your right armpit. And just hold the knee. Keep it simple. And you'll notice that you want to kind of tip over to the left. So keep some integrity in the right. Now, option C, hold the back of your knee, ankle, or foot for half happy baby. In this position, you need to be mindful that you're not working so hard to hold your foot that your right shoulder's turning on. And in option, I think D at this point, hold the back of your knee. And I say the back of your knee, some of you could hold the foot because that way you're not really using your arm too much. You're just going to prop your elbow up. You're going to take your right leg to the right for variation of Supta Padangusthasana. Okay, so all of those options are going to open up the hips. It's just which option is the most sustainable for you. Take about 4 or 5 exhales through an open mouth. See if you can let go just a little bit more. Bring everything through the midline. Cross your right ankle above your left knee. Hands behind your head. Keep your elbows broad. We're not going to move the lower body just yet. First, upper body. Exhale. Upper body crosses towards right knee. Inhale back down. Just a good old-fashioned 1984 side crunch. Not that any of you were around in 84. So, Sid, it'll be harder if you keep your left elbow back instead of crossing your face. You keep the elbow kind of back behind you when you move. Yeah, it's more challenging. You got it. 2. Now, if you want a little more, you can start to add lifting the lower body, which will give you a deeper stretch for the hip and maybe a tad more lower abdominal recruitment. That's it. Good, David. Good, Noreen. And it's 4. And it's 3, 2, 1. Now, we're going to shift the hips to the right. I want you to really reach your right arm to the right and then turn your right hand down. Now, when you turn your right arm down, your right shoulder will want to pop up. I want you to roll it back. I'm giving you really specific shoulder stuff so we get deep into the neck. And then drop everything to the left. Okay? So it's right arm reaching, especially middle finger. Right palm down, right shoulder tacking back, and then turn your head to the left. Now, as you work here, keep your right arm long, right shoulder down, and slightly, very lightly press your left ear into the mat. 4, 6. Lightly. 5. Just a little bit of extra pressure. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax everything now. Don't do any work. Don't do any of the things I talked about. We're here for a few more breaths. Focus on inhale, feel low belly rise. Exhale out of your mouth. Inhale, low belly rises. Exhale out of your mouth. Inhale, low belly rises. Exhale, come back to the center. The only problem is when I teach you the vagus nerve stuff, sometimes I think to myself like, oh my God, I'm going too far out into my own trance. Okay, come back through center. Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide, option A. Option B, left knee towards armpit. And not the more modified ones might feel better to you. You don't have to keep going and going. Option C, hold the back of your left knee, ankle or foot for a half happy baby. And option D is a variation of Padangustasana B. Hold the back of your leg, let your leg come out, and then take a few breaths, relaxing your shoulders in any of these positions. In fact, I would say if you can't relax your shoulders, you might want to go to one of the earlier ones. So you can really let go here and let your hips have the experience of letting go without your upper body doing any work. You might take a few exhales out of your mouth here to encourage the inner thighs to let go. Come on back through center. Left ankle crosses right knee, hands behind your head, starting with just the upper body. So if you curl your elbow across, it makes it easier to come up, but you're also kind of pulling the head, and it makes it easier that your abs don't have to work as hard, is what I'm saying. Exhale, come up. Tapping into the obliques on the left side. Good. We're adding the lower body. And the next one, if you want the lower body, exhale, whole thing. Three more. Three, two, and one. Okay, keep the configuration. Move your hips to the left. Before we drop, reach your left arm way out to the left. Turn your palm down. Roll your left shoulder back. So that's going to feel like kind of activity. Then drop into the twist. We're going to keep the activity. Turn the head to the right as far as you can. And then lightly press your right cheek towards the mat for 6. So tight neck often is a weak neck, so we want to do gentle strengthening and flexibility. And it's 4. Keep that arm working. 3, 2, 1. Now relax into the pose. Let everything soften. Don't do any work. You might return to inhale, low belly. Soft exhale out of your mouth.